to write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry, nor could the score contain the...
Okay, my friend, welcome to the channel. This is Jose Velez from JV CreaZion Studio.com, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. So this is part 2, mixing a big song. Let me show you here. 92 track by Home Studio Corner Community Mixing Tournament by Will Pack Song. The song is The Love of God, and it's a heavy rock with a lot of instruments, guitars, bass, drums, vocals, violin, piano. There's a lot of guitars here, which is they are not playing all at the same time, which is cool because you have to be thinking that in the arrangement. Show you here. So the good thing is that they are coming little by little, and they are playing like 3 or 4 at a time. So it's that they are not playing all at the same time, which is cool for arrangement, because otherwise it's gonna be a big muddy mix. And the violins are on at the end, and maybe in the beginning there's a little bit background vocals. So we're gonna be doing background vocals today. Hopefully you can go back and watch my first video about mixing the instrument. It was cool. Now we're gonna focus on the vocals. So let's see what's going on. Normally you level everything before start putting the plugin, but I'm gonna be doing everything at the same time. And if you're new to mixing, you can watch my tutorials in mixing. I have a couple of tutorials in making videos a lot of time, and I have like 300 videos. So yeah, you can check out my playlist on the mixing. I have 2 mixing series, and I'll be doing these tournaments like 3 years. So in every time that I'm doing the tournament, I'm making a video. So that's cool. Wanna keep it up. So let's start with the first vocal, which is over here. This one is empty, so I'm gonna hide it. This is Studio 1.7, and I'm been using CreaZion as a plugin, as a BSP. CreaZion is my main DAW because I like it for instrument and effects, my ideas, but I use Studio 1 for mixing and mastering. But I do everything in CreaZion, and then I come here to mix and master. Here the lead vocal. This is gonna be here. We have a spoken word. We should start with that one then. Well, let's start with the vocal first. Then I'm gonna move on to this. See what's going on. Oh, and I was normalizing this because it was low for me, so I was doing the option N in the Mac keyboard. I believe in Windows will be Control N, but you have to check it out. Then I was normalizing to put it big, to have more gain structure, and let's see what's going on. You have to make your mixing template. This is the one that I'm using, that I have my bosses. So this is going to go to my box, vocal box, which is over here. If you watch my first video, you saw what I was doing. Because this is my template, I already have something. So I'm gonna be checking what I have already from my last mix, and I was doing a couple of stuff that we're gonna be checking. Let's bypass. This is the de-esser. We're gonna leave it on. We're gonna be checking. If you have been watching my mixing videos, I was using this compressor a lot. Now I'm gonna be using this one, which is in the Propeller Hair Shop. You're here, you're asking me, what is that compressor? Okay, this is by Rag Rock Sound CL-L1 Vintage Compressor. I like it. There's a lot of possibility here. So I'm gonna hide this one. I'll be using this one. Let's see what's going on. This is the EQ in the vocal. Let's see and mix this. Let's get the louder part over here. You always get the loudest part. Make sure nothing else is only the main box vocal. Okay, there's a lot going on there, so let me start from this section. It'll make it easy.
The love of God is greater far than tongue or pen can never tell. It goes beyond the highest star and reaches to the
So I'm sending it to the boss. We need a lot of gain there. Let's do it again.
The love of God is greater far than tongue or pen can never tell.
Let's see what's going on, what I have.
It goes beyond the highest.
Let's back it up.
The love of God is greater far
Compressor off.
than tongue or pen can never tell. It goes beyond the highest star and reaches to the lowest hell. The guilty pair bow down with care. God gave his son to win. His erring child he reconciled and pardoned from his sin.
It's a low, so I'm gonna bring a little bit of the high.
The love of God is greater far
Okay, I like it there.
than tongue or
Let's check
pen
the
can
compressor.
never tell. It goes beyond the highest. The love of God is greater far than tongue or pen can never
So
tell.
makeup, treasure
It
serum.
goes
I'm gonna set
beyond
it
the
up from
highest
scratch.
star and
I want
reaches
softening
to
because this is the
lowest
vocal, it's not the drums.
The guilty pair bow down with care. The love of God is greater
It's gonna affect here from the
than tongue or pen
120
can never tell.
and above. So this is gonna be more for drum, but
Goes
from
beyond
here
the highest star
it's gonna affect most in the
and reaches
see,
to
150
the
down.
lowest hell.
Attack and release in the meter, you know me.
The guilty pair bow down with care. God gave
Sigma
his
is
son
more
to
soft,
win.
Alpha is more hard.
His erring child he reconciled and pardoned from his sin.
Vocal, I'm gonna be doing 4.5 in the ratio.
The love of God
Now when I
is
bring the
greater
treasure,
far
we're gonna see.
than tongue or pen can never tell. It goes beyond the highest star
So I want like 6 dB of gain reduction.
Reaches to the lowest high. The guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to win. His erring child he reconciled and pardoned from his sin.
But let's check it out in the bigger section. See, because then if I set this too hard, then in this section it's gonna be way harder. So
Adam's race, the saints and angels soar. Love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong. It shall
okay, so I like it there. Now I'm gonna start.
the love of God is greater far.
So remember, when you do compression, you are taking the peak down to even everything else.
It goes beyond the
So I need to make up for what I lost. I lost 6.
and reaches to the
And then it's bringing everything up, which is awesome.
The guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to win. His erring child he reconciled and pardoned from his sin. The love of
So
God
this
is
compression have
greater
the
far.
wet mix, the dry and wet mix, which is a parallel channel that you don't have to do it there. So we can mix
It goes
the original
beyond the
with what we
highest
did.
star
So I'm gonna put it there.
and reaches to the lowest high.
We're not using the limiter. We're not using this, and we're not using this, just
Pair bowed
stereo.
down with care. God gave his son to win. His erring child he reconciled and pardoned from his sin.
Check the next part.
When ancient days shall pass away, and earthly thrones and kingdoms fall,
Okay, so I like it there. We'll have to check
and men who hear refuse to pray.
the volume
On rocks and hills and mountains call.
in the box.
God's love so sure shall still endure. All
Now I can bring that
measure
down.
strong. Redeeming grace to Adam's race, the saints and angels soar. Oh, love of God, how rich and
See, I can look at here because it's so big.
it shall forever.
So because I lowered it down,
The love of God is greater far than tongue or pen can never tell. And men who hear refuse to God's love so sure shall still endure. All measureless and strong. Redeeming grace to Adam's race, the
okay, so the compression is good. I just have to rise it down.
God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong. It shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels soar. Oh, love of God, how measureless and strong.
And there's more vocals, so see, this is gonna be a help in this section. So I don't want to bring this a little too much.
The love of God is greater far.
I'm gonna add the effects. I have the effects here. This is what I use.
It
I can send that, but I already have an effect here in the rock.
Guilty pair bow down with care. God gave his son to win.
Without.
His erring child he reconciled and pardoned from his sin.
So I'm looking for this to bring it down. Come on, where's the button? There you go. So
when ancient days shall pass away,
so nothing. Now you're gonna see
and
here.
earthly thrones and kingdoms fall.
Oh, I love this one.
When men who hear refuse
I have
to
a
pray,
tube delay in a spring river.
on rocks and hills and mountains
Very
call.
little, see? Not much.
God's love so sure shall still endure, all measureless and strong.
I love this one.
Redeeming grace to Adam's
See,
race,
without?
the saints and angels
Wait.
song. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure.
So I'm gonna check now
how
the Esther.
measureless. The love of God is greater far.
This is what I had last time.
Than tongue or pen can never tell.
It's a male voice, so in the
It goes
4K.
beyond the highest star and reaches to the
See,
lowest
it's
hell.
reducing the sibilance, see?
The guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to
No reduction.
win. His erring
Reduction.
child he reconciled and pardoned from his sin.
See, you don't have to go crazy with this. Here, I don't want to be strong. I want to be soft. So there you go. So I set it up. Like it, we're gonna move on to the next vocal. So I have to find it. Let's find it here because this is so big.
When ancient days shall pass away,
This vocal and the next vocal.
and earthly thrones and kingdoms fall.
So let's see what's going on.
When men who hear refuse to pray,
Oh, there's a female there.
on rocks and hills and mountains call.
And because it's going to my box, then it's gonna be applying my compressor and the EQ too, which should be a different EQ. Let's see what we're gonna do.
The love of God is greater far than tongue or pen can ever tell. It goes beyond the highest star and reaches to the lowest hell. The guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to win. His erring child he reconciled and pardoned from his sin.
Okay, I like it there, so I'm gonna leave it like that to move on. Coming.
When ancient days shall pass away, and earthly thrones and kingdoms fall. When men who hear refuse to pray, on rocks and hills and mountains call.
Let's see what the next one.
God's love so sure shall
That's
still
not yet.
endure, all measureless and strong. Redeeming grace to Adam's race, the saints and angels song. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure.
Okay, so the female.
Measureless and strong, it shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song.
I'm balancing, see?
Oh, love of God, how rich now measureless and strong, it shall forevermore.
Because it's the lead, I'm not gonna pan that.
The saints and
Gonna keep it in the center.
song.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's check out this background voices. Which we're gonna start here. So you can see. And he already put one to the left, one to the right. So this is gonna go to the left. This is going to the right.
The guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to win.
Okay, so now this is still the main lead, so it's going to the box, my vocal, and the background it's going to my background boss. So I had to set this up. So normally you will do all of this non-music card. This is just managing file the day before you're gonna mix, to have all of this ready when you are gonna be mixing. Box high, box low, so I have to figure that out. I don't know, so let's keep it here. See little by little.
The guilty pair bowed down.
Okay, I already have effect there, so let's check it out in the box, in my box. Okay, yeah, so what I have effects here. I'm gonna turn it off, and this is what I did last time. Let's check it out if I have to change it. You should never use the same settings unless it sounds good.
Guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to win.
Okay, because it's a background voices, it's not the main. I don't need the low, so I'm cutting there. Putting the high a little bit. Let's see.
His erring child he
Okay,
reconciled
compressor.
and pardoned from his sin.
Too much in this setting. Let's bring it down.
With care, God gave his son to win. His erring.
If you missed part one, I was talking about the LA to A, which is so easy if you are starting out mixing because it's only two knobs, so you are not gonna get it wrong here. You have to check the needle, and you want to have 3, 4, 5, no more, because you don't want a lot of compression unless you like that effects.
The guilty.
See, because I have the map, I can see the pre-chorus, the chorus, the verse one, so I can go there.
The pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to win. His erring child he reconciled.
And here the effect that I have, which is more low end taking down, and I have the spring and 2 delay.
God gave his son to win.
And the sibilance, we did 4K with reduction. Let's see.
The guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to win. His erring.
The Esser by Silly Game. Love that one. Okay, so we're good there. Let's see the compression.
The pair bowed down with
Yeah,
care.
no
God
more than
gave his son
5.
to win. His erring child he reconciled and.
Here the different without compression.
The guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to win. His
With
erring
compression.
child
Oh,
he
see, it's jumping. It's because this tune-up, you have everything, the ratio, the gain, the makeup gain, everything is here, which is awesome. Okay, so let's keep going. We're gonna go to the background vocals. We're gonna keep going. So in this case, I'm not doing anything in the main. Here, I'm gonna be doing everything in the buses. Another one. Let's see what's going on with this one. He put it left, so this one going to the left. See, yeah. A second left. You can see it here by the waveform. And yeah, let's mute. Bring it up, and then this is gonna be right. And this is also gonna be another right. It's good to label. See, he labeled everything, which is awesome. Let's check it out.
The guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to win. His erring child he reconciled
I'm checking the
and
level.
pardoned from his sin.
Yeah, if you missed part 1, I was checking everything at -12. That's my target. But it can go up or down. It's just the average. So I'm gonna go to here, see I can see.
God's love so sure shall still endure, all measureless and strong, redeeming grace to Adam's race, the saints and angels' song.
Okay, we're gonna check here.
Oh, love of God, how rich.
That sounds good. Later I'm gonna be checking with the music, but right now I'm just checking without the music.
To write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry, nor could the
Okay, that sounds good. We need this too. See, when you click here, you can see it here. So this one to the right or so.
scroll contain the whole, though stretched from sky to sky.
Very cool. Okay, next one. This is a big production. Good job, Will. There's nothing here, so maybe this one will be like a center or around the center. Let's see. Right here.
To write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry, nor could the scroll contain the whole, though stretched from sky to sky.
Okay, I'm gonna put it a little bit to the right.
To write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry, nor could the scroll contain the whole, though stretched from sky to sky.
Very cool. What is this going on? Let's see what's going on there. You can see it.
Love of God, how rich and pure.
Oh, I think this is going a part of the main. So, gonna keep it close to near to the main vocals. And this too. See, this is organizing. Take a while. Hope you're learning something. Leave me some comment in the chat. And if you want more videos like this, you can see the action. Box. Everything that's a box should be in the main or close to the main. Okay, background. And then we have the ooze. So we're almost done, but not yet. Okay, so at the end we have those. Okay. Okay, mute.
Sky. Oh, love of God, how rich and
now
pure.
This one.
How measureless and strong.
Okay, so I'm gonna send it to. Should I do another box for this? Yeah, let's do another box. If the main vocal is singing at the same time, you can check it out. Let's see. Main, this is the main. and this is extra. So, oh no, this is in when the lick is not. See, you got to see. He's not singing here in this section, so he did this section. So okay, so I'm gonna put that in the main vocal bus to not get complex because he's not singing there, so then they should do the trick. Otherwise, I would have been making another bus just for that. Okay, let's see.
Oh, love of God, how rich and
I'm gonna check the level of that first one.
to write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry, nor could the scroll contain the whole, though stretched from sky to sky. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure.
Let's see this one. Oh, this one will be later here.
How measureless and strong it shall forever.
Okay, again.
Oh, love of God, how rich and pure.
And then there's nothing there. Okay. That sounds cool.
No, though stretched from sky to sky. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure. How measureless and strong.
See, I have to be checking really the balance because later I'm gonna be tweaking the last in the bosses.
It shall forever.
I'm moving to this one, which is this one.
Oh, love of God, how rich and pure. How measureless and strong. It shall forever.
Okay, so this one is this one, and then this one is this one.
Oh, love of God, how rich and pure.
He had double there.
Oh, love of God, how rich and pure. How measureless.
So double the same part of him.
Oh, love of God, how.
I think to make it more thicker. Let's see what is this one.
To sky. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure.
All those three the same, so I'm gonna leave it like that.
Sky to sky. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure.
Because there's three, I don't have to have it high in volume. I can make it lower.
Oh, love of God, how rich.
Because when you have two of the same, it's gonna add, it's gonna be 1 plus 1 is 2. So it's gonna have more.
Oh, love of God, how rich and pure. How measureless and strong.
Let's listen with the instruments. So that the crazy parts are there. Let's unmute. Here we go.
And every man a scribe by trade, to write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry, nor could the scroll contain the.
See, when you do the compression and the EQ right, then you don't have to be fighting a lot. Right now it's sounding great. And I just did it once and then sending everything to the bus.
Oh, those stretched from sky to sky. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure. How measureless and strong. It shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels.
This is big and sounding good.
It shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song. Oh, of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong. It shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song.
Okay, then it's coming come the ooze. I just need to check that solo part that might be on the guitar that I have to bring it up. Let me see.
It shall forever.
There's the tremolo part. Where are you, tremolo? Here? Let's see.
It shall forevermore. The saints and angels song. Oh, God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong. It shall forevermore endure.
The background vocals, maybe have to bring it a little bit up. Let's check it out.
It shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song.
Yeah, you don't want to be crazy with this.
It shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song.
Wow. Okay, let's go to the ooh because we don't want to stay here forever. So here we're gonna send this to because they are not singing, but it may be there's nothing singing. The oohs are only along, see? But just in case, let's make a new boss for them. Just for the oohs. Did I have that? I have for the spoken, but not for the oohs. So let's make it boss channel. And we're gonna do the oohs. Changing the color. And there you go. We're gonna bring the effects, the rock, kind of the same. And then we have to see if we have to change it. Bring it down. And let's start with the ooze. Oh, I have to send it to the ooze. And I have to rearrange. This is 8. He put all the labels, which is good. Take a while to put those labels. Ooh, so you can, let me see if I can do this. Everything and then changing to the ooze and everything is changing. Yeah, you can do that. Wasn't sure. I know I did it once. Then I'm gonna be doing the punning. Let's start one by one. Remember, I'm shooting for -12. Let's see this one. He didn't put right and left, but it's you can tell there's a lot, so you can put one to the right, one to the left. the same just to make it more fuller, like a choir. Weird, there's nothing high, everything is in the low, but the violins are high there, so that's fine. And because it's too low in range, we need the height in the section. Let's see it again, let's put it again. Compression. Yeah, 5 is good. I'm gonna put the play effects, play reverb, let's see, a little bit. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Not too much, you don't want to go crazy. See, it's going to my effects over here, and this is what I have. Play reverb. And I am EQing the low end of my reverb. Let's see. One. Now I can bring it up. Maybe I don't need the effects because there's too much going on. I want to blend this with the instrument, the strings, the violins, and the cello, so I don't want this over the top. There you go. There you go, because this is not the main, the instrument, the strings are doing something very cool. Okay, so now from the beginning to check if I had to do anything to the main vocals. That cello is here, cello 5, change the color, cut it the melody.
The love of God is greater far.
That sounds cool. Let me check one more time. Okay, I wanna put this where the music gonna start. That's the thing that you don't want to be too in the front, but also you don't want it to be in the back. So you have to find the balance because this is carrying the melody in the beginning. And I need like a little bit more effects in that cello. Strings. And we have effects in the strings. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lower this for everybody. And then I'm gonna make his own effects. If I find the cello over here, see that he's changing the color. I'm gonna put his own effects, which is gonna be, oh, there you go. Let's play reverb, and then we're gonna add quite some. Okay, now with everybody, let's see. Now I can bring it down. So now I'm losing the guitars. Oh my god. So it's tricky, let's see.
Greater far than tongue or pen can ever tell. It goes beyond the highest star and reaches to the lowest hell.
So I'm not gonna lower here. I'm gonna do it on the bass. Because in that section the vocal is too loud. So the thing will be the good to do when you have time is automation. I'm not gonna do automation because that's gonna take me forever.
The love of God is greater far than tongue or pen can ever
Lowering the voice.
It goes beyond the highest star.
Yeah, you don't want the voice like super loud over the top. You want it to be there because it's the main thing, but you also want the music to be there.
And reaches to the lowest hell. The guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to win. His erring child he reconciled and pardoned from his sin.
Let's add a little bit more.
The love of God
I have
is
a
great.
slap delay there, just a little bit. Let's see.
The love of God is greater far than tongue or
Without?
pen can ever tell.
Wait.
It goes beyond the highest star.
A little bit, but it goes a long way, so I'm gonna leave it.
The love of God is greater far than tongue or pen can ever tell. It goes beyond the highest star and reaches to the lowest hell. The guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to win. His erring child he reconciled and pardoned from his sin.
That's the balance. Here is fine. Here is not. Let's see.
The love of God is greater far
Oh, that sounds good there.
than tongue or pen can ever tell. It goes beyond the highest star and reaches to the lowest hell. The guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to win. His erring child he reconciled and pardoned from his sin. When ancient days shall pass away, and earthly thrones and kingdoms fall, when men who hear and dance to pray,
I'm gonna bring the guitars, electric guitar, a little bit down.
God's love so sure shall still endure on
There you go.
measureless and strong, redeeming grace to Adam's race, the saints and angels song. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong, it shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless.
Okay, in that section, the voices, the main, is losing a little bit, so I'm gonna bump it a little bit. One.
The saints and angels song.
Okay, I heard something on the effects that is losing. It's like a pad. Is I don't have that too loud. Where we were, and it's near to the solo. Okay. This section. the guitar solo, which is fine.
Could we within the ocean fill? And were the skies of parchment
Bosses.
made? Were every stalk on earth a quill? And every man a scribe by trade? To write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry.
I'm gonna bring everything down, the background and the voices.
How measureless and strong it shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure. How measureless and strong it shall forever.
Gotta bring the drums a little bit more. Bring the piano a little bit down. And the violins a little bit down. Nothing crazy.
How measureless and strong it shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure.
Because they are still singing, then I'm bringing the violin down because then it's fighting.
It shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure. How measureless and strong it shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song.
Yeah, a little bit up. Again from here.
Of God, how rich and pure. How measureless and strong it shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure.
Okay, the violin is a little bit up.
Measureless and strong it shall forevermore.
The vocals, let's bring it.
The saints and angels song.
There you go. We're getting there. Okay, it's not perfect, but that's a big production. So the good thing that will be, the missing is automation that you have to go and write automation. You click here, automation, and then you start writing the automation going up, going down, going up, going down. That's the thing that is missing. But apart, it's sounding good. We only need the spoken word. So let's see where this is. Where are you? You are one here. You can see it over here. Where else? It's only one or two spoken word. I believe it's only one. Here we go. We're gonna go to the spoken word.
Oh, the depth and the breadth and the width and the height of the grace and mercy and love of God. You cannot fathom it.
So it's directing to my spoken boss, which is here. It was only one track, so I didn't have to do it, but it's ready here ready. So and I have the effects ready to go. So let's see what we have.
The breadth and the width and the height of the grace and mercy and love of God. You cannot fathom it. Most people who ever experience the love of God can't get over it. They can't hardly speak about it without crying. They can't hardly think about it without trembling or rejoicing. They can't hardly think about the grace of God without just saying, how could he save me?
The love of God is greater far.
Oh, the depth and the breadth and the width and the height of the grace and mercy and love of God. You cannot fathom it. Most people who ever experience the love of God can't get over it.
Yeah, 1-3 dB, so that's good.
They can't hardly speak about it without crying. They can't hardly think about it without trembling or rejoicing. They can't hardly think about the grace of God without just saying, how could he save me?
The love of God is greater far.
Oh, the depth and the breadth and the width and the height of the grace and mercy and love of God. You cannot fathom it. Most people who ever experience the love of God can't get over it. They can't hardly speak about it without crying.
There you go.
They can't hardly think about it without trembling or rejoicing. They can't hardly think about the grace of God without just saying, how could he save me?
The love of God
I gotta
is
put the
greater
effects
far.
just a little bit. See a little bit.
Things
Let's see
our
again.
thinking can never tell.
Oh, the depth and the breadth and the width and the height of the grace and mercy and love of God.
See, nothing crazy.
You cannot fathom it. Most people who ever experience the love of God can't get over it. They can't hardly speak about it without crying. They can't hardly think about it without trembling or rejoicing. They can't hardly think about the grace of God without just saying, how could he save me?
The love of God is greater far.
Let's see it one more time.
Oh, the depth and the breadth and the width and the height of the grace and mercy and love of God. You cannot fathom it. Most people who ever experience the love of God can't get over it. They can't hardly speak about it without crying. They can't hardly think about it without trembling or rejoicing. They can't hardly think about the grace of God without just saying, how could he save me?
The love of God is greater far.
I like it there. Maybe a little bit more. Let's see.
Oh, the depth and the breadth and the width and the height of the grace and mercy and love of God. You cannot fathom it. Most people who ever experience the love of God can't get over it. They can't hardly speak about it without crying. They can't hardly think about it without trembling or rejoicing. They can't hardly think about the grace of God without just saying, how could he save me?
Okay, so I like it there, but then at the end I can see this as is bigger in waveform. Let's check it out.
How could he save me? How? I was so far gone, and yet God reached back for me.
And he will need a lot of more. So I'm gonna make 2 channels. Duplicate. Oh, so I was looking to the wrong channel. That's why. I was looking to the cello. Okay, so. Oh yeah, it's lower. We need that. So let's copy, and I can cut and make this louder. But I'm gonna make another channel. Duplicate. Then bring this down. Make sure it's in the right spot. Okay, so now I can delete this section and delete this section and have the second, and then because this is going to the boss, gonna be treated the same. Now you go to the boss. Let's see.
How could he save me? How? I was so far gone, and yet God reached out for me. God demonstrated a love towards me I'd never known. It's inexhaustible. No means of measure can define his limitless love.
I want to put it like over the top.
How could he save me? How? I was so far gone, and yet God reached out for me.
Okay, I like it there. Is you can hear it. It's not super loud, but the instrument can be heard, be heard too. So that's good. So and the time is up there. So yeah, right in time. Now we're gonna listen with the voices and everything from the beginning to the end. And remember, if you like this, smash the like, subscribe, leave me some comment. And there's more coming. Check out my video playlist and everything. If you wanna keep learning, and if you wanna contact me and do a class over Zoom, I can also do that. And yeah, let's listen from the beginning to the end, and I'm not gonna try to touch anything unless it's a big emergency. I'm gonna be checking the bosses, and that's it from the beginning to the end. Hope you like the content.
Oh, the depth and the breadth and the width and the height of the grace and mercy and love of God. You cannot fathom it. Most people who ever experience the love of God can't get over it. They can't hardly speak about it without crying. They can't hardly think about it without trembling or rejoicing. They can't hardly think about the grace of God without just saying, how could he save me?
The love of God is greater far than tongue or pen can ever tell. It goes beyond the highest star and reaches to the lowest hell. The guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave son to win. His erring child he reconciled and pardoned from his sin.
I'm gonna be bringing the electric guitar up.
When ancient days shall pass away, and earthly thrones and kingdoms fall.
That's why you have to be listening a lot
And
take note.
God's love so sure shall still endure, all measureless and strong, redeeming grace to Adam's race, the saints and angels song. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong, it shall forevermore. The saints and angels song. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong, it shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song.
Gonna be bringing the guitar, electric guitar, a little bit more. There you go.
Could we within the ocean fill? And were the skies of parchment made? Were every stalk on earth a quill?
Yeah, coming together.
And every man a scribe by trade?
This is a big prayer, so it's not easy.
To write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry. Nor could the scroll contain the whole, though stretched from sky to sky. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong, it shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong, it shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song.
How could he save me? How? I was so far gone, and yet God reached down for me. God demonstrated a love towards me I never known. It's inexhaustible. No means or measure can define His limitless love.
Okay. I hope you find this helpful. And yeah, leave me some comment. I know I missed a couple of times because this is big, so it's okay. But if I will be, doing this professionally for an artist, then I will be doing automation to make sure everything is, like moving this up and down with the reading automation. Like when you are in a live situation that you have to be, oh, there's solo coming, bring it up. Solo is done, bring it down. this is coming out, and I did this is automation, which I have a video about it. That's it. Thank you so much. It was big, it was fun, good project. So thank you so much, and remember, really sound is inside of you. More coming, so then see you next time. Bye.